your name on it. Just put your name on it. That's all I say. Be a man or a woman. Put your name on it.
Well, I'd like to hear about it, potheads.
How the fuck you gonna know how to be great if you don't study greatness? Look at the game change.
Donuts.
If you want a battle, it's either that you will or you won't.
You know, you're not a bad-looking man, Mr. Gals.
But you are, Blanche. You are in that chair.
There's something wrong with us. Something very, very wrong with us.
Hey, man!
Look, I will say this about Keaton Simons. Welcome back to More Stories, everybody. Where were we? Here where we were. There's always people like, hey, Action, that was a show that should have been on longer. And people say about, like, okay, the big discussion, like, how the fuck isn't, like, Bobby Cannavale or insert actor here more famous?
Yeah.
That you have that discussion all the time with your friends. And with musicians, there's always people that want to go, like, super indie, like, all right, whatever, with your fucking bearded Scottish band. Okay. Like, we already had the Pogues. Like, we're good. Keaton Simons, you're the guy that we sit around, me and my friends, and Matty Boy, and obviously my wife and our friends, and obviously you're making a living and you're doing okay, but you're the guy where we put up against, like, anyone in your genre and go, how is it, like, you're performing with Ben Harper, but I'm pretty sure if you switched Ben Harper fans out and just put them at a Keaton Simons concert, they would go, oh, this is our new guy.
Well, thank you. That means a lot.
You're the guy that I have no idea why you aren't on the radio all the time.
I don't know either. I mean, honestly, I've been trying to figure it out for a long time, too. But it's, I don't know, man. You know, I think, honestly, enduring long careers take a long time to develop, take a long time to build up, especially in this day and age in music. It's tough.
And when you go out with Ben Harper for like a couple dates, you're just sitting in, you're doing sort of like rhythm guitar?
No, I haven't done any touring with Ben.
Well, YouTube disagrees with you.
Oh, really?
You're sitting next to Ben Harper performing.
Oh, really? Okay.
You never played with Ben Harper.
I have played with Ben Harper, but which thing are we?
I don't know. I'm not
going
to go look for it. I just remember you performing with Ben Harper someplace on YouTube.
Yeah, no, I've done some stuff with Ben because he's a buddy of mine. And I absolutely fucking love him to death.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it depends. Yeah, when I'm doing stuff, you know, it's tough because sometimes opening slots are like 15 minutes and before anybody shows up or whatever it is. You know, what I mean, it can be tough.
I will say this: whenever I have seen you live, it's always one of those weird moments where you go, you know it's great, and then because I know, and we're friends, but then when I go in, it just all erodes, and I get taken. It's like when I saw Buddy Guy in a basement in North Carolina, one place, and I was like, this is not like the. I'm not comparing it to Buddy Guy, and I know you wouldn't accept it if I did.
Yeah,
but. That's how good Keaton is. He knows. Fucking Buddy Guy. Jesus Christ. But when I saw Buddy Guy, I'm like, holy, like this exists?
Oh, yeah.
And when you're up there, you're just a white dude, but you're not, and it's all gone. It's all evaporated. And I will say this.
Yeah.
I'll put Rufus Wainwright away because he's the alpha, the omega in my around. You know he's the Lennon and McCartney for here.
Of course.
He writes operas and stuff.
Yeah.
Duff McKagan, Perry Farrell, Josh Homme, David Lee Roth. I know it's a bold statement for the Warriors out there, but I've never steered them wrong, and they know it.
Yes.
Keaton Simons is fucking light years musically ahead of any of the people I just named.
Oh, man. Thank you,
know
dude.
it.
Thank you. I you know.
Duff would sit here and go, this kid's amazing. And the guys I mentioned are with it. I mean, Josh, I think, is a little more aggro and probably wouldn't concede.
Sure.
Actually, Josh, now that I'm thinking about his new stuff that sounds like old Bowie stuff, I'm like, maybe you're not as good as Josh Homme.
He's amazing. Are you kidding?
He is amazing.
Dude, ridiculous.
He blew smoke rings in my face when he was here, and I was like, is he trying to fuck me?
Is that what that means?
Said, right?
That's
yeah, like in the old like Cosmopolitan magazines, like blow smoke rings in your man's face. Let him know you're interested in making love. Have a drink ready for him when he comes home. It's the 1940s, Cosmopolitan. Don't ask questions and don't look sad at any time. Make your man think you are happy. Make sure your brassiere fits correctly. When at the beach. All right, so Little Smooth Criminal. Last time you were on, you played Unchained.
I did.
And you said you couldn't get it until you thought, I have to think how Eddie Van Halen played.
Yeah.
So can I do Unchained? Can you hear that?
You can play on.
No, you.
I want to. No, I want to do.
Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal.
That's
You
what we
had that
didn't
in
get
my
to
head,
last time.
Yeah, we didn't get to that, and I've been listening to it.
Now this is.
I got to get inside of MJ for that one.
Really?
Does
that mean you have to get inside of me?
No, sure.
All right.
JM.
I was doing more.
Switch.
I was doing more of a having sex with one another joke.
Oh no,
not in my mind.
I picked that up a little
Why
bit.
Why do
but
I
then
even think I got to explain anything to Keaton Simons? Everyone's listening, going, "Play the fucking song out there." All right, let's do it.
Well, shit. Okay, let me.
I love a good cover.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a section of this song though. Like this
bullshit.
This song is a whole. Are you gonna sing with me or what?
No.
This is
What, you want people to buy your stuff? That's my contribution.
As he came in through the window, it was a sound of a crescendo. He came into her apartment, he left the blood stains on the carpet. He run to the table, he could see she was unable. So she ran into the bedroom, she was struck down, it was her doom. Annie, are you okay? You say, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Say, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Say, Annie, are you okay? Will you tell us, did you okay? Here he goes to the window, he was sounding a crescendo, Annie. Came into your apartment, you left the bloodstains on the carpet. She went right into the bedroom, you were struck down, it was your doom. Say, Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Ow!
There you go.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make the live set ever? It should.
What do you mean ever? This is my first time ever playing that.
First take.
But you
right
told
there.
me when we were talking about you told me a year and a half ago I could play Smooth Criminal.
No, this is what I play. I play I put in my song Masterpiece that I wrote with my friend Josh Kelly. I put what is it? Damn it, I gotta be in the song. Wanna be loved, I got it. They wanna make love, I can do that too. I do it right after I do I got a woman way over town. It's good to me. Oh yeah, I do Ray Charles and I say I got a woman way over town. It's good to me. Oh yeah. She give me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a kind of friend indeed. Say I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah. Then I do this. Hey, pretty baby with the high heels on. You give me fever like I've never ever known. You're just a product of loveliness. I dig the groove of your walk and your talk, your dress. Feel your fever from miles around. So pick you up in my car and we'll paint the town. So kiss me, baby, and tell me twice that you're the one for me. The way you make me feel, the way you make me feel. You really turn me on, you really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet, baby. Knock me. Well, hey, our lonely days are gone. Our lonely days are gone. Go back in the song.
Keaton Simons is at Keaton Simons, at Keaton Simons, 1M and Simons. Keaton Simons. Hit him up on Twitter. More stories. Give him the shout. Give him the love. For freaking Lord's sake.
Shout it out.
You know what I just realized?
What?
When you and I spoke, it was Oh, I Do the Way You Make Me Feel by Michael
That's
Jackson.
what it is, right,
and
yeah,
for some reason, I had Smooth Criminal in my head.
Well, I'm sitting
And then
listening-
you just were like, okay. So to let the listeners know, that's how fucking talented this prick is. He goes, I guess I could bang out Smooth Criminal. First of all, is Annie okay?
I don't think so because there was blood all over the carpet and the shit where she was hiding in the bedroom and he
She had
struck
period.
her.
Maybe it was a dog with her period.
I don't know, man. That song is extremely disturbing.
Now, have you noticed in the Smooth Criminal video, all those moves? Let's talk a little Michael Jackson.
Let's talk
We
a
won't
little
do like kid jokes. Let's talk straight music, chops.
Okie dokes.
Have you noticed the Smooth Criminal dancing is straight ripoff of the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz?
Well, he was the Tin Man in The Wiz.
Okay. And the Tin Man, and all right.
Was he not?
So you think it was an homage?
I think it was an homage.
All right, fair enough.
I think it was an homage.
When you play those songs, I go, wow, this is like, who wrote, is this a Willie Dixon song? Is this fucking, Al Green? Did he write? And you go, oh no, that's Michael Jackson.
Right.
Did Michael Jackson write his own songs?
He did.
Collaborated.
Yes and no. He collaborated on a lot of stuff, and he had a million people who were writing for him, but he made his mark on every song, even if because people were submitting songs to him like crazy, you wouldn't believe, by the hundreds and hundreds. So he would listen to it, and he would get very involved in it. I know because I'm friendly with Saida Garrett, who wrote Man in the Mirror with Glenn Ballard, and sent it into Michael. I actually got to jam with her, played that song, and listened to her tell the whole story of writing it and getting it recorded before we played it. It was fucking incredible, dude. This story is insane.
Can you tell it?
You got to tell. I mean, you got to have her tell
I'll
it.
tell it. Let me tell it.
You know, actually, you are really good
I
at telling
send the
those
song to Mike, right? He calls me up, and what's weird is he doesn't sound like Mike on the phone. On the phone, he's like, hey, Jay, what's up?
Sounds like Barry White.
I'm like, hey, what's going on? He goes, yo, I like this song. Thought it was hot to death. Why'd you come up to Neverland Ranch and let's bang this out? I go, all right. So I just went up there. It was like me, Matty Boy. It was just me and you. We brought the dogs.
I couldn't be there?
No, I'm telling you how it went.
Oh, of course.
And so we just sat, and he's like, you guys want like a soft drink or something? I'm not drinking. I'm on kind of like this juice fast. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And he
I had wheatgrass.
Yeah, I had beets and carrots. And then I forgot that I had it. And when I went home, I pooped, and it was red, and I thought I was dying.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Dude,
I remember that.
It always happens when you
every
eat
time.
beets. Every time.
Yeah.
When you eat beets, make a little check mark on the wall next to your toilet.
I will shit blood.
Yeah. And then we just sat, we hammered
Won't be
out,
blood,
we
it'll be
hammered
beets.
out, There Will Be Blood. That was the working title of There Will Be
There
Blood. Was I just
forgot I
ate
ate
beets and took a
beets.
shit. When you're doing
Fast as you can, HW.
you got a lot of CDs here. My favorite Keaton Simons song is X's and Y's.
That's not a song. That's a
I meant to say
compilation
album,
of
holding them. I don't know from the Pacific.
That's why I brought it for you. That is an acoustic EP that I didn't release. I was just for the fans and you.
Yes, sir.
And then Nowhere to Hide is live. Again, unreleased, just for the fans and for
Keaton
you.
Simons, Nowhere to Hide, live at the Jungle Room.
That's right.
What made it jungly?
That's what they called the place. They got some good foliage there, I guess.
Was it humid?
Some vines. It was
Cicadas?
There weren't cicadas. No.
All right. DC and Beautiful Pain, of course, was the last big release.
Yeah.
And
that's the one that's out right now. It came out just, 4
so
months
if listeners of this podcast want to go to Amazon at jmohr.com and buy a Keaton Simons item, which one of these, and just being completely honest, I like the Jimmy Page guitar on the cover, by the way.
Thanks, dude. That's the Keaton Simons signature model Songhurst guitar.
Whose signature is it?
My guy, Danny Songhurst, who's an incredible luthier in the Pacific Northwest in Spokane, right near Seattle. And guy is incredible, and he did me the honor of creating a Keaton Simons signature model guitar.
And that's like in a secret place in your house? Does that come out
No,
for every live show?
It comes out for a lot of live shows, yeah.
How many guitars do you use in a live show?
Honestly, I don't have a tech when I do most shows, so one. But it's,
But you don't go from acoustic to electric?
Well, sure, two. Well, acoustic and electric.
All right, I feel like if I keep asking you, go, all right, 14, and that's as high as I'll go.
No, seriously, it's a fantasy of mine to be able to play, have a different guitar that's suited for every tune. I just need to have somebody do that for me.
You said
my
you
show
get
would be 7 hours long.
You said people from the More Stories podcast come to your shows and they let you know that's.
Oh, they absolutely do.
So I think now we're like 100,000 more listeners. So
Unbelievable.
let's get people to go. Which one of these will you see the most profit, and which one of these? Let's not make it about dollars and cents. Which one of these do you want people to hear? So if they're going to come to your show,
I want people to hear "Beautiful Pain," the newest one, because it's because I'm really excited about it. "Beautiful Pain." I was on Ellen. I performed on the Ellen DeGeneres show.
I did not know that.
I performed the song "Beautiful Pain."
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And that must have helped
Live
sales
with the
a
band.
lot.
It was incredible.
Here, Matty boy. Here's Can You Hear Me?
That aired on June 10th.
This is the unveiling of the KS logo.
I've got Can You Hear Me on my phone right now as we speak.
There you go.
All right. So look, usually I would work this into a wormy jmohr.com, use the Amazon banner plug.
But do that.
But in your case, I don't give a shit how you get it. Get Keaton Simons' Beautiful Pain. However, if you're going to use Amazon, go to jmohr.com, click the Amazon banner, and buy Keaton Simons, Simons, and he's at Keaton Simons on Twitter.
And Instagram.
Beautiful paint. And on Instagram.
Are you on Instagram?
I kind of, but it's like I already did this chasing followers game with the Twitter, and I think I can only have one obsession with fantasy baseball and fantasy football.
That's true. You do have a lot
I don't
of
know if I
fantasies.
want to have that many photos of like interesting fire hydrants through Santa Monica. Go like, check it out. Looks like he's smiling.
Yeah. Well, you can just tweet the photos anyway.
Yeah, I just tweet a lot of photos.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
So go to jmohr.com, click the Amazon banner, and you'll see Keaton Simons' Beautiful Pain, the song, of course, Triple Threat. You were called by the LA Times, it says here. What are the other two threats that you possess? Singing,
You don't
playing,
even
is
wanna know.
it dancing? Crochet, macrame,
That's
macaroni art.
Writing.
Writing? Are you a writer? Are you an author?
I'm a writer of songs. I'm an author of songs.
Big Mama God don't like you, Keaton Simons. You could be my son. Here we got some good Amazon orders from these people. Hey, Jay, email me what you bought. Especially email me if you bought Beautiful Pain by Keaton Simons. That's a guaranteed read on the podcast. What's up, Jay? Cigars and Scotch. This is my man. This is a good dude. I just purchased a Horizon Fitness EX-69-2 elliptical trainer. You could have just said elliptical. All right. This guy's got to, make and model in case, it gets impounded. Through the Amazon banner ad on your jmohr.com. I do a video podcast myself called The Unlearn Show, so I need to look sexy on camera. Not to mention my fat ass could use some cardio work. I've met this man. I believe it was at Borgata. He came to my show in Atlantic City. You heard my calls to Opie and Anthony as well as Ron and Feds over the years, so you know what a humble comedic genius I am. You're the man, JJ. Here it is. $799.99. That's not Sarah Brady big, but you know what? You can go cigars and scotch big any day. Sarah Brady was a gal that bought like 3 flat screens TVs for her house.
Wow. From your Amazon link?
Yeah, it was like $16,000.
Whoa.
But now we have, there's like Hall of Fame. Now we have perennial all-stars. Like Cigars and Scotch is like that all-star that doesn't make the Hall of Fame.
It's a good album name.
What's that?
Cigars and Scotch.
Cigars and Scotch is a good one.
Good album title.
Cigars and Scotch. You know my boy
your
Blue.
Colin is one of my favorite. It's my favorite right now. By the way, so.
Let me get through the ad already. We'll get back to it. He's like, do that thing I like. Can I put another quarter in the jukebox? And it'll do Fly Me to the Moon.
Keep up the great work with.
The same too. I mean,
it is. You know what? How many wrinkles I'm giving myself doing Colin?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Keep up the great work with more stories. It makes my weekend commute to work enjoyable. Cigars and Scotch, Tony. I do know this guy from calling Ron and Fez all the time, and he's always on the Twitter boards and on the message boards. Cigars and Scotch. Why don't you go to jmohrsports.com and log in there and cause some trouble from my radio show? Get it on the iHeartRadio app if you wish. Cigars and Scotch. Thank you for buying an elliptical. Now it's up to you, my man, to make sure you buy Beautiful Pain by my man.
Yeah,
I got
$16,000 worth.
Yeah, that would be. Oh my God!
Can you imagine?
Yes, I can. These lunatics.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's about $10 on the thing.
That's Revenge Records.
Although it
gets a new wing.
It might actually be reduced price because they just had a feature for me on Amazon where they were giving away a free tune. I know that's over now, but I think they might still have the album on there for a little cheaper than. You can get it
you go to jmohr.com, click the Amazon banner, and all of a sudden, boom, you got Keaton Simons' album cheaper. We got to show a little love to our friends at GoDaddy. Yes. So KeatonSimons.com is taken.
KeatonSimons.com I have.
All right, you have it.
Yeah.
But other people might want to do...
like Keaton Simons Love.
I love KeatonSimons.com. You get yourself a domain name. Hang in there, you guys, because we got to give love to the sponsors. And if you guys don't use them a little bit, they kind of go away.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. This is a good, fun game we have. Come up with the best URL. Made me feel great. URL name. That's an inside joke to this podcast.
Oh, that's
and the
great.
top 3 winners. All right. First place.
Love it.
I send a couple T-shirts. One T-shirt.
Okay.
Like this one, the Warriors.
Right. Yeah,
I
I
want
see
to
the
be on way
Warriors.
up.
Oh, you don't know. Nice.
Second prize, 2 T-shirts. Third prize, 5 T-shirts. I go to your house. I suck your dick. That's third prize.
So that's third prize. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Third prize. You get a blowjob from me.
Okay.
I don't know how long it'll last.
I do.
You do. Hey, Maddie.
There we
Real,
go.
Hey, Maddie. Here's the deal. If you have an online business, if you have a wedding, anything, if you have gigs coming up, if you're, let's say you're a musician right now.
Yeah.
Listening to this, you've been inspired. You're like, I'm going to go hit some open mics. There's no reason not to have a website to promote your open mics. And you may say to yourself, well, that costs money. Not really. It's $2.50 for the first year of registration at GoDaddy.com. Here's the only thing you got to do to get that deal is you got to enter the word stories, STORIES, at checkout at GoDaddy.com to redeem your new or your transfer.com for only $2.49. I rounded up the penny.
Love it.
For the first year of your registration, click on the GoDaddy banner at jmohr.com as well. You can make a website for anything you want. The best 3 websites for more stories and URL and domain name pages are going to win prizes. First prize, T-shirt. Second prize, 2 T-shirts. Third prize, 5 T-shirts, and I suck your dick.
Right.
Now, I don't know. And if you're a girl, you get your husband in there. 'Cause I'm a man of my word. So you got to go to GoDaddy.com and at the referral box or at checkout, enter STORIES, stories. Some limitations apply. You know how it goes. You might live in some nutty state that doesn't have a lottery or something. I don't know. Please see the website for details, jmohr.com, or you go GoDaddy.com. And I want you to use. You heard me.
Oh, yeah,
I want
use plural.
to get in on this because this is a fun contest. It's a good sponsor. We trimmed some of the fat sponsor-wise, so we're just doing Amazon right now and GoDaddy.com. Things I believe in. I don't want to sell fucking snake oil to
Absolutely.
people.
How are you? First of all, what kind of restrictions could apply?
Can't do like
a
wideopenpussy.com.
Right,
like
that's what I was going to say.
If it's a site with like pornography.
Right.
Because that one's already taken. I started that one 3 months ago.
Yeah, but how do you know it's not for cats?
It was WOP, and the Italians got all up in arms. They were
stand by it. You guys straight face me, but I stand by it.
Wide
Restrictions
open
apply.
Cats.
Wide open cats.
Wide open pussycats.
Barry Cats looks like DirkNowitzki.com.
What's your criteria for judging the best? Is it the website itself, or is it simply the domain name, or is it a combination?
I would like to see a nice website. The domain name, we should do this. This is a very good point, Keaton Simons. At Keaton Simons on Twitter, 1M. It should be, what, honey? It should be, the domain name itself should definitely get my attention for how deep you went into the vault. But don't go so deep that it's stupid. Like one sentence that Jim Jeffries said, when he was on. It's got to be something people know.
Yeah.
That listen to more stories. Or go deep. Surprise me with how deep you went and what a fan you are. And then when you actually create the website, that's another whole thing. It's only $2.50 to get your website up and running.
Right.
Maybe you should have just a fan page of me.
There you go.
Maybe you can just butter my nuts. And I'm like, you know what? Top 3 winners. I love jmohr.com. Jmohr is my biological father.com. I got to stop. These are already good ideas I'm giving away.
Whoever
Jmohr's my daughter.
Jmohr is my daughter.
Whoever has the best website design gets the video of you blowing them online.
Blowing the third place winner of the domain name.
Correct, yes.
All right. I think we've
That's
cleared
last place gets
that. Yes.
You need to choose a last
That
place. And there
dead
needs to be a
last
prize
place.
for dead last.
I give you my house, and you make love to my wife whenever she wants, which is every day, and I'll just stay like a Motel 6. We like Motel 6. I'll stay. It's clean. It's convenient. It's always safe. I can be safe in a Motel 6. I'll just stay in a Motel 6 with my kid.
Yeah.
And you just move into my house and have sex with my wife while Keaton Simons plays Beautiful Pain to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough?
Again. Yes, absolutely. I think that's a reasonable prize for last place.
When you write, your output of songs is a lot. You don't really seem to do the Leonard Cohen route of having one song and peeling the onion for like 2 years. They seem to kind of flow out of you. Is that safe to say?
They do, and I do a lot of collaborative writing, and that definitely helps because when you get that inspiration, you get in a room with somebody, and you have a common goal. You want to create something. It happens. If it was just me, in a dark room trying to create everything myself, I wouldn't be as prolific. But
you collaborate with a lot of people. Have you ever collaborated with somebody, somebody hooks it up where you're in a room in a studio hooking it up, or on Conan in the background, and then as you're there, you go, "Oh, this person sucks." I don't want to name, but you're like, "Oh my gosh, this person sucks. It's all a big sham."
I've written with a lot of different people, let's just say, and some of them are better than others. Okay. But I really like writing with people who aren't songwriters because they offer a really unique.
Get my ass cap up and running, dude. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm down anytime.
Fake Mustache Studios music.
You would be incredibly great as a songwriter. I think we should do it together.
am.
I think, yeah.
You should see my high school notebooks.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a whole album of your high school notebooks. I'm serious.
Hold on. Let's see if
Go get it. Okay.
Okay, real quick. I just found one of my high school notebooks. New Jersey Love Sober Drivers. notebook.
This is your high school notebook.
Well,
I was picturing something else.
I had a DUI in high school, so they give that to you. It's all like jokes from when I was 16 years old.
I want to know. Oh, you got to tell me this.
All right.
Are you kidding? This is gold. I can't believe we got to this.
Be careful tripping on acid. I had a bad trip, and I wound up at my parents' house. Mom, Dad, is this your pig? That's just a disconnect. But for a 16-year-old,
that's great. Are you kidding?
I'm always fascinated with the guy who starts an unsuccessful wave.
Exactly.
Just the good stuff.
The single wave. I like that.
Just one guy going, come on. Let's see. I want to be double teamed by the chicks in the B-52s, but they have to keep their wigs on.
Okay.
This is like a 16-year-old. All right.
That's funny for a 16-year-old, though, man. I was 16. I wasn't writing any jokes.
What is that makes you want to see what a guy looks like driving a certain car? Dodge Dart. Who is this person? Who is this person? Ooh, a beard. That threw me off. Like for some reason, guys in beards in little cars is weird.
It's good timing for a 16-year-old. I like that.
Yeah, I had the chops, my man. Now, so I don't have any Naked Olympics. Okay, that's fine.
That's a song right there. There it is. Naked Olympics.
Nah, it's too,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to get something good from my man. So you said...
So what I was saying is I've discovered a new skill of mine that I didn't realize I had because I've always been the one to be the primary lyricist for all my songs. But lately, I've been working with people who, that's kind of their focus. And a lot of times they'll come to me with lyrics already done kind of in song form, but not with a melodic idea, no harmonic structure, nothing like that. And I can pretty well...
Gonna let my jizz flow. I don't wear a condom. Gotta let my jizz flow. That's Matty Boy's original creation. We were going to film a video of it. We realized...
I love this. A video?
John DiMaggio was here, and he was doing it as a Barry White.
It's really just... I think it's really just G, C, D.
Yeah.
This isn't. Don't look at me. This is Matty Boys. I'm gonna come over here and do a real one. I want to ask
I don't wear a condom because I gotta let my jizz flow.
When did it turn into a country western song?
I don't wear a condom because I gotta let my jizz flow. I don't wear a condom because I gotta let my jizz flow.
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Don't you know my jizz flows?
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Gotta let my jizz flow. You know what that is? I'm a picker. I'm a lover. I'm a lover.
Hide your influences.
Exactly.
Hide your influences. So you're saying people come to you with lyrical
what
ideas
I'm saying is
and you mush it out.
If someone presents me with lyrics that are written in some sort of pentameter,
meaning rhyme scheme.
Exactly.
I think they'll know that more.
Okay, in a rhyme scheme.
Make believe you're writing a rap
of some sort. I can
Boy
pretty
format.
well just come up with a song on the fly using those lyrics and figure it out. Figure out a melody, figure out a structure and all that. So I challenge you.
So the end of this show could be the song that I wrote.
Yes.
It will be.
The end of the show. Mm-hmm. But I kind of want Keaton to get some love.
Well, I can do one of my songs too.
We will. Tell us. Yes, sir.
How about right here, you're about to hear a song written by Jay Mohr, performed by Keaton Simons.
This is a song called Giving.
Got it.
I guess. Now, this is Keaton Simons. I wrote this in 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
He's just reading it out of a high school notebook that says New Jersey loves sober drivers. So this will be the debut of my song Giving.
Yes, of course. Okay.
He's never played it before.
No, it's never been played. There would be nothing to play before.
That's right.
This is it. This is the first.
My dome.
My love, oh my love, I've been so wrong, I keep taking. My girl, oh my sweet girl, forgive me, I keep taking. Surprise, with a stupid smile, and I start rebuilding it naked. Giving, I now know about giving. All my love, all my kisses, every lover I've ever had, I give it all away. Strip me of my past and this whiskey laugh. It this whiskey lair. My love, oh my love, I've been so wrong, I keep taking. My girl, oh my sweet girl, forgive me, I keep taking. Surprise with a stupid smile, and I start building naked giving. I now know about giving. So thank you, thank you, thank you for giving my love, my love, my love, my love, my love. I keep taking, I should be giving. You say I keep taking, I should be giving. I keep taking, I should be giving. My love, I keep taking when I should be giving.
You get like a knot in your stomach when a guy's going to play something you scratched out in a New Jersey Loves Sober Driver's notebook.
Yeah.
That was a little spooky.
Did you dig it?
I dug it a lot, but
right.
you get hypercritical of yourself. You get jangled nerves when a guy like Keaton Simons goes, "Sure, I'll put what you just scratched out in 3.5." At first, it was like a point of like, because you said you could totally write songs. Like, I'll fucking write one right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hot shot. And then I wrote it, and you started to play it, and I went, "Oh no!" It's like somebody reading your poetry from back in the day. Like, no, but I liked it.
It's beautiful.
The message was there.
It's absolutely the message.
I've been doing this all wrong.
And
I keep taking. You know what? It's all about giving.
Exactly. You know, because when you give, it comes back and it doesn't. But you don't even need to think about it. You just let it happen.
Now, really, what we're teaching people is when they come to your shows, make sure you just hand pieces of paper towards the stage with your songs, because that's what Keaton really wants to do live.
You know what I think? I think actually
the
that
human jukebox.
That could be a cool idea though, to have to come up with line. You know, I have a dear friend named Matt Duke who is an absolute genius, and he comes up with entire songs, lyrics, and everything improvised on the spot, live on stage. And I've toured with him a bunch, and usually my favorite song, and he's an incredible songwriter, and usually my favorite song of his set is the one that he made up on the spot, and I don't even know he made it up.
Oh,
I'm
really?
like, I was like, where did that one come from? He's like, I just, you know.
So it's kind of like in the middle of a song that you already have, there's always that. Usually it's in the guitar solo after the second verse. You go a little bit off the reservation and you jam and you kind of space out.
Mm-hmm.
But he just takes that portion of it and puts it to words.
No, he does entire songs.
No, I'm saying it's just that skill set.
Sure. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He's an he can improvise an entire song with structure and everything.
Some bands make their living, like Fish, the Black Crowes, they make their living on just going way out, and people go along for the ride. And it's the bands that you don't think have it in them. Like when you see the Police on Elvis Costello's Spectacle, and they're doing Roxanne and watching her detectives at the same time, and you're like, whoa! Like I know it's the same time, but it's just cool as hell. And then U2, not a jam band,
right?
By any stretch, very technical. But the How to Dismantle Atomic Bomb tour, the song "The Fly," it was like a 14-minute song, and in the middle I went, oh my God, they're jamming.
Yeah.
Because there's really great guitar. They finally
Well,
got
the Edge, I mean, forget about it, man. That guy can create sonic landscapes and, ambient guitar parts like nobody.
How many pedals do you have on stage when you perform?
It depends. I mean, when I'm acoustic, none. But when I'm playing electric, honestly, all of my pedals are for tone when I'm live.
What's that mean?
I've got an overdrive. Like they're all none of them are like to sound all fucked up and crazy weird. Like I've got a tremolo pedal, I've got some delays, and I've got some overdrive and distortion.
The delay, it seems, when Perry Farrell was here, I was like, the song Up the Beach, first song of Nothing Shocking, like, what's happening? He goes, oh, it's just the delay. It's just the pedal I have. And I'm like, on your vocals? He goes, yeah. And I go, but what? Like, when we were, smoking pot in 1988, we're like, they recorded it backwards, man. You're like, and he goes, nah, it's just a delay.
Yeah.
And a delay seems to me, from the musicians we've had in here, a delay, if you really know what you're doing with it, can be your absolute best friend.
Oh, completely, absolutely, yeah. It takes it to a whole other level sometimes.
You'll do this, I said to him, because he'll scream into the mic, and put it into the machine, and then he'll kick it back out like 4 songs later, but wham, 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 on like echo. And I go, do you ever forget to put it back? He goes, no, because I'm the one that took it.
Oh, wow, man.
Like, I have it. I own it.
Yeah,
like he's
got
cobbling. During a live show, you don't realize how much is going on in the performer's head.
No, it's true. I mean, I always tell everybody in the audience, unless I'm on a stage where the lights are so blinding that I can't see everybody, I'm able to pay attention to everything that's going on in an audience. I'm not saying that to scare anybody out there, but like I know everything that's going on. I'm watching. I'm seeing the whole thing.
When I see you live, Hotel Cafe in Hollywood, I've seen you, and automatically you just grab the wife, you get up, and you slow dance to the ones that are worthy.
Yeah, to the slow
and then it seems to be a very hip crowd. Hollywood for comedy, very difficult. It seems like with music, it's been really good to you, and the crowd gets up and starts dancing.
Absolutely.
Do you ever have shows where like sort of no one moves, and you want to do the like, what's wrong with you people?
Totally. Yeah,
I'm
of course it happens.
Off.
Yeah, it happens to everybody. I mean, it's sometimes it doesn't connect that much. But I've had way more kind of connected experiences, and I've had experiences where one time I followed a core metal band, like a full band, and I was solo acoustic, and in Utah, somewhere in Utah, and I was like, all right, well, let's see how am I going to do this? How am I going to bridge this gap? Kids are moshing in this audience before I went up to play solo acoustic, my stuff, and I started just like this. I'll show you. Put that microphone right here. So I wish I was a catfish, swimming here low the deep blue sea, and I have all you pretty women's vision after me, vision after me, vision after me. Say, oh yeah. Say, oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Say,
Now, how many mullets did you see actually bobbing their head?
Dude, everyone like settled down. They all sat down and just looked up. They were dead silent. It was incredible. The blues bridged the gap from
when you first
core
started
metal
doing that ding, ding, up on the neck. I was like, oh, you're doing like some Steve Vai shit, like up and down the neck, and you brought it all the way back,
straight up to the roots. And they go, "What's that?"
You're like, wish I was a catfish, and then you did Queen Bee. King
it.
Bee after that. You just did all animals.
I did only animals, yeah. That's
and women's names.
They got that in women's
names.
names.
Mona! The most underrated of all the songs to me is Mona.
What about Caledonia? That's one of my favorites.
I like Caledonia, but I hear it a lot at weddings. I was a banquet waiter at weddings, and Caledonia was a huge... Mustang
really?
Sally, I vomit in my mouth.
They do Caledonia.
Mustang, that's like the white person's anthem.
That is,
Mustang
man.
Sally.
It is. It's the white...
But like, if anybody ever heard like Bo Diddley doing Hey Mona, it's like... Who the fuck is Mona?
Right, exactly.
Like this shit is like he got his balls wet, and this like that wasn't like a chick. That wasn't like a chick he's looking at from across the street. It's like
no.
I've been in that, and it was the best I ever had.
There you go.
Have you ever performed on acid?
I've never performed on acid.
Never?
I haven't taken acid since I was 17.
I would ask you about other things, but I think it's a silly question.
What?
Other drugs.
Oh, have I performed on other drugs? I have performed on other drugs.
Yeah,
but I've never performed on any other
musician.
hallucinogenic drugs.
Steve Gorman of Black Crowes apparently can't tell time too good when you're on acid.
Oh, right.
And there was like a 14-second drum break.
Yeah.
And they were with Jimmy Page.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe it was like some fucking break in a Crowes Page concert.
Yeah.
And the 4 songs leading up to that song where there's a 14-minute drum break, he was going, how the fuck? Like to him, it was an hour.
Right, of course.
But it was an hour. It was an hour before the song, and he was just obsessing and obsessing and obsessing. Time. And then he got to the drum break. He was like, "Oh my god!" Like he's just paddling down the Whitewater Rapids, like ah! It's just the drums in the middle of 10 Years Gone.
Oh my god, that's amazing, dude.
So you tour. How many dates out of the year do you tour?
It depends. I haven't been touring a ton lately because this album just came out, and I've just found a new agency to work with and stuff like that. It's just been a pain in the balls trying to figure out like comprehensive tour. So, but I try to tour as much as possible. I think I'll easily do at least 100 shows a year, like on a very, very slow year.
September 10th, I'm at the September 10th, I'm at the Melrose Improv.
Nice.
Are you in town?
September 10th. I'm checking my schedule right now.
Because it would be cool.
That's where I saw you last time, wasn't it?
Yes.
And you were fucking hilarious.
And I had to run out of there. But why don't we do it together? Why don't you go up first?
You have no idea how much I would love that. Are you kidding?
People could tweet the set list. Keaton Simons, J. Mohr.
Okay, September 10th. September 10th is the day after I'm doing Day Trotter in Illinois.
So you'll be back.
And the day after that, so I should be flying back. I think I'm flying back that day.
So you're all set.
I'll make sure. Okay, so we're all set.
You got to do it.
Yeah, I want to do it. Are you fucking kidding me? But you're
going to make me get fucking Jim Jeffries?
My shit isn't funny, though. I mean, I guess some of it's a little funny. It's not that funny.
No, I don't
My
want
music.
If you
funny.
tell one joke, I'm pulling you right off stage.
I would never.
We're going right, beautiful pain
All
styles.
right, you got it. So we're going to go straight up. Do it for real.
Long discussion on my radio show. Dave Navarro versus Slash, head-to-head at the Crossroads. Who comes out? I said, you know what? I owe everybody an apology that listens to the radio show because I'm like, it's 50, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. And then I was re-listening and re-watching old Jane's concerts. And I'm like, fuck that. Navarro destroys Slash.
Yeah.
And I'll tell Slash that when he's here.
Yeah. I mean, I love Slash. They are such different. They have such different styles. I mean, Slash is has way more blues influence, and Navarro is way more rock and roll shreddy, modal.
If you could only pick one guy to go up against the Devil, played by Steve Vai at the Crossroads. Navarro?
Yeah.
Jane's Addiction, Guns N' Roses, head-to-head at Dodger Stadium.
Jane's.
Really?
For me, because I love Jane's. I mean, listen, I love Guns N' Roses.
Me too.
But when they were huge, I was way into hip-hop. I wasn't into any music that sounded anything like that at the time.
They have the hits.
I know.
Monster hits. And I made that same argument because Perry said that's his dream.
Is to
just Dodger Stadium, 10 nights, and he called it "Get in the Ring, motherfucker."
Dude, of course.
Battle for Los Angeles, original lineups.
Incredible.
And I was like, well, and Matty Boy says Guns N' Roses all day, and I'm like, yeah, they got the monster hits, and You Could Be Mine in that, but the people that haven't heard like Had a Dad, Oceanside's like it's over.
If you're
not winning people over, you're like turning them into werewolves.
That's true. But listen, I've never seen Guns N' Roses live, and I have seen Jane's Addiction live. Have you seen Jane's live? You have, right?
Yeah, best show I ever saw.
Yeah,
it changed every concert I ever saw.
Same
like, I
here.
remember seeing
changed the way
Pumpkins.
I perform.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Why is that?
Because of the comfort level and confidence and the way, the type of risks that they took, especially Perry. I mean, that dude, the very first thing he did, it was at Coachella, and it was one of the first Coachellas, and I was performing. It was before I even had my own band together. I was playing with Medusa and Feline Science, an incredible hip-hop group that I was musical director for, playing at Coachella, and Jane's was headlining, and so I've been there all day. Our set was at like noon. It was 170 degrees.
You were those guys.
Uh-huh.
Little on the T-shirt right at the bottom.
Right, exactly, the very bottom. But then a few years later, I played with Gnarls Barkley, and we were much bigger than that.
Love me some Gnarls Barkley.
Mm-hmm. So,
okay.
But anyway, so we go. So, thing starts. Perry comes out. He's wearing like a head-to-toe white, skin-tight bodysuit with giant bell bottoms at the bottom, and a huge white hat that like covers his whole face, right? And he gets up and he holds the microphone right at the very beginning, puts his foot right up on the like monitor at the front stage. He goes, "Here we go!" And it was just like,
just on.
And that was it, man. The entire sea of people were right there with him from the first second to the very last second. Didn't ever want it to end. It was fucking incredible.
What was the other discussion we had on the radio show? Iron Maiden or Judas Priest head-to-head? Who wins?
Yeah.
Now, conventional wisdom, right away, I'm a Maiden guy, root to the fruit. I'm all about Maiden.
Okay.
Love Maiden, love Maiden, love Maiden. Love fucking Iron Maiden. I love to fuck them in their plane.
Yeah.
I love Eddie. I love the whole concept albums, and everything was, Number the Beast. And so my knee-jerk response is Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
But then when you go, oh, but you can't crush somebody with Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. It's 14 minutes long and there's a poem in the middle. But if I just do fucking, breaking the law, everyone's going to go, whoa!
It's
Like a
true.
hip-hop battle, getting over on the cheap side.
Yeah, well, it's true. I mean, listen, there are different ways. It all balances out in one way or another. But some guys have the hits and some don't. And the thing is, a hit will grab you, but sometimes it's the better band is the one that doesn't have the hits.
Yeah, I definitely think Iron Maiden's a better band.
Yeah.
I think if I was Iron Maiden up against Judas Priest, I would just play Number of the Beast and Run to the Hills over and over and over and over and over again. And I don't think anybody would mind.
I don't think so either. I think everyone would be just fine.
What was the guitar? No, you named guitarists that no one really knew.
Oh, because I talked about Link Chamberlain and
yeah.
Bobby Addison.
And I looked them all up, and they were great.
Incredible, right?
Do you look at guys like Billy Bragg, who I consider sort of, he's incredible, and it's like a weird way to make a living. It's just a guy and a guitar.
Yeah.
And when I've seen you, it's been a trio.
Yeah. Usually I'll do a trio.
But to go from town to town to town and plug in and just be you and a guitar, is that
I've
the
done
most
that a ton.
romantic idea? Is that if you could make all the money, would you want to be a band and sort of melt faces intermittently, or be the guy, the troubadour that just goes from town to town?
Both. I've done both, and I've done more touring solo with just me and a guitar,
really,
than anything else. Absolutely, and I vowed to myself to be able to do that no matter what. That I could always, anytime, anywhere, me and a guitar, and I'm ready to roll.
That's old school. That's the way it should be.
That's how it should be.
You're just a smooth criminal off the top of your head. When you were trying to get me the way you make me feel, you're like, I don't know it. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know? We texted about it for years. You're like, no, JJ, wrong song, but here it goes anyway. Eddie, are you okay?
Yeah.
What pop band or pop-ish? It could be a rock and roll band.
Okay.
If they put you on salary to be their guitarist, would you just trade this in to tour and be just like their Ron Wood?
Man, that is such a tough call. That is such a tough call.
It's a good question, all right.
It's an incredible
I'm like,
question.
where does he fit?
It's an incredible question. I mean, I don't know. Where do I fit? I mean, I feel like I could fit in wherever. Like if it was something like that,
Barkley,
I could make it happen.
I wouldn't have guessed in 100 years.
I was singing in Gnarls. I wasn't even playing guitar. It was the easiest gig of my life. If I had been playing kazoo, I would have had more to break down at the end of the gig.
Why?
Because I was just singing. I didn't even have a guitar. Just me.
Where was CeeLo?
CeeLo was singing lead. I was one of the... They put together the most incredible band, the first incarnation of Gnarls Barkley in the United States, and it was actually the first Gnarls Barkley band, and Coachella was only our second performance ever. But the Crazy had already been huge in the UK, and it was whatever. Everybody already knew the album before it was even out in the States. But they had an amazing band that they put together from people. They wanted all the musicians in the group to be artists and like writers and producers in their own right. So it was Justin Meldal Johnson on the bass, who you probably best know him for Beck. Like he played with and wrote all that stuff with Beck, and like he was playing bass in Nine Inch Nails like the last like a few years ago and stuff. I mean, just whatever. Everybody. Zach Ray was playing keys. The vocal ensemble was myself, an incredible singer named Holly Palmer, who's a great artist, great writer. Also Reese, who's another incredible artist, great writer and stuff like that. So that's what they wanted for it.
How do you get picked for that job?
I got a phone call. I got called from my friend Holly.
That's
from
it?
Holly Palmer. Yeah, Holly called me, and
maybe Holly's your new booking agent.
Listen,
forget
I
all
love
these
Holly.
agencies because I think right now the podcast advent has really sort of kicked the industry in the nuts because guys like Adam Carolla are making like $10 million a year, and he's a pirate ship. And when he says something that's racially inflammatory or sexist, he says, well, I don't really give a fuck because I'm on the internet. I can say whatever I want. There's no sponsors. They can pull out if they want, but he's still doing his live dates. And now like live dates are dictated by the people that on Twitter go, you got to come to Phoenix September 19th. I'm at Stand Up Live. You got to come and do these dates. So it is something like maybe you could. Is it possible on this age of the internet for Keaton Simons, you have enough of like an internet crew to go, all right, where should I perform? And have people, because this is what I've run into. People go, when you come into blank, and then you book it, and like you have 400 people in a 1,200 seat theater.
Right.
All the people that tweeted you were all the people that are going to come.
Yeah, right. That's true. Or if they, then they can't make it or whatever. The thing that frustrates me is whenever I get like a tweet after I've been somewhere, like I just played in New York, and the day after they go, "You ever play in New York?" I'm like,
Yeah.
I was just
And
there.
you've done every radio show to promote it.
Right. Oh, yeah.
When you talk about
going
Gnarls
for months.
Barkley, Crazy, I put on my list of perfect songs where there's no room for improvement whatsoever.
Want to hear my version?
I do in a second. Tell me of a couple perfect. I got "She's the One" by Springsteen.
That's
Perfect.
great, too.
No room for improvement. I got "Crazy." Perfect song. I had a board on Gary Unmarried where people could just write perfect.
Yeah.
What's a perfect song? "Can't Stand Losing You" by the Police.
Yeah.
Just enough little
That is
reggae in there, and
incredible.
you
So
come
true.
back out. Rocket Queen, Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
No room for improvement there.
Yeah.
So you got to what like.
There's. Well, I'll give you one. Here's one that that not everybody out there will know, and it actually is one of the best guitar players, in my opinion, that's around right now. One of the best singers, writers, guitar player, producer. A guy named David Ryan Harris. He's a friend of mine, and I'm honored to have been able to play a number of shows with him over the years. But the guy is brilliant. He's absolutely incredible. He toured with John Mayer as his guitar player for years and years, just because Mayer was such a huge fan of his. Like, you know, coming up, that he was like, "Please come with me and grace the stage with me." He has a song called "For You" that is just him and an acoustic guitar. And
John Mayer gets a lot. I'm going to go back to David Ryan Henry. John Mayer gets
David Ryan Harris.
Huh?
David Ryan Harris.
David Ryan Harris. I'm going to get back to him in a second.
Okay.
For you. But I will say this.
Mhm.
John Mayer takes a lot of shit.
He does take a lot of shit.
But when you listen to that, I watched that motherfucker follow John Legend at the Grammys.
Yeah.
And it was like John Legend was never on stage. It was
Oh, no.
Corinne Bailey Ray.
Yeah, yeah.
Then John Legend. And then John Mayer comes out and you go, oh, this is tough. This is like the check spot. This is terrible.
He's been doing
Everybody
it.
went away.
Oh,
and his
yeah.
covers of like Kid A by Radiohead.
Yeah.
Shit's bananas.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible. Another one, the Weepies, song called "Same Changes."
All right.
Do you
That
know
might be
that
my
song?
favorite name for a band ever. The
Yeah.
Weepies.
The Weepies. The Weepies, "Same Changes" is. I can
Same
listen to that.
Changes?
Same Changes.
All right, we'll
It
check
is-
these out. We'll put these up on the Tumblr.
That's
I
just
guess.
one, I mean, you know, these are. I'm going for ones that are a little more obscure, but songs that, like, for me, I can listen to over and over and over again 1,000,000 times and never ever get.
Crazy, the huge hit by
Mhm.
Gnarls Barkley. But when I run, I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
There's a song on that exact same album.
Which one? Transformer?
Saint Elsewhere.
Oh, Saint Elsewhere. One of my favorite
Fucks
songs ever.
me.
Oh, of course.
And it rains, and it rains, and it rains.
Rains, rains on me. This is one of my favorites.
Wow, that dude can write tunes.
Yeah.
All right, so let's hear Crazy.
Let's do Crazy. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions had an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. And it wasn't because I didn't know enough. Yeah, I just knew too much. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. That make me crazy. Possibly. And I hope that you are having the time of your life. Think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. Do you really think you're in control? No, 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 no. But I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me. And my heroes had the heart to put their lives out on a limb. And all I remember is thinking, I want to be like them. But ever since I was little, it looked like fun. And it was no coincidence I've come. Yeah, and I can die when I'm done. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy. Probably.
Jesus. I thought that's amazing, and I love hearing good covers because there's lyrics that are wrong. All my heroes, I thought it was "Live the life I wanted to live."
Oh no! Yeah.
Put their lives out on the limb.
On a limb, yeah. Put their lives out
better.
on a limb, yeah.
Last time you were here, you did Masters of War.
Yes.
And that's up on YouTube. Keaton Simons, Masters of War, mostly by Keaton Simons' Beautiful Pain. And I'll let Matty Boy at the Real Hey Matty.
Yeah.
I will let him choose which song off of Beautiful Pain he wishes to close this podcast with. And my friends, I take great pride in this. And there's, I'm proud that I wrote a book, and people go like, I'm proud to be a father. Well, you shouldn't. You ejaculated. Like, relax. Be proud that you take care of them well because it's your duty and you're instilling happiness and kindness in them. That's something to be proud of. But I take pride in the listeners, if it's a book, if it's a guest, if it's a thing. And you can always read between the lines. There's a couple tells. I won't say you have to do this.
Right.
I'll be like, and if you want to check this out, it's here. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. But the listeners should know that when I say, for fuck's sake, you cannot possibly get Beautiful Pain, the album, or X's and Y's, and list. Great. Do you wish you hadn't thought of it yet, and you can name your next album X's?
Oh, it's
one of the best
ones
of all time. Yeah. WHY, X's and Y's.
EX, yes.
You cannot possibly come away from a Keaton Simons album or a live show and say anything other than, this guy should just be top of the charts and paid in full. Like, where's his house in Malibu? Let's get it going. By the way, so do that and tweet us at Mohr, at Keaton Simons, 1M, at The Real Hey Matty. We will tweet back. You know we do. Because, damn it, you just deserve it, brother. You're awesome. You're a good friend.
Man.
And I don't think people realize Eric Roberts was on episode 3 of More Stories. If you get the app, it's in the bonus content. I think it's like $22. No, it's like $8. It's nothing.
Yeah, go get it. It's nothing.
It's like $4.
Yeah, buy it.
Literally,
it's worth it.
You can get every episode ever for like $4 if you get the More Stories app. He was our 3rd guest.
I'm getting that right now. I didn't even know.
He's your stepfather.
Yeah, that's my stepdad.
But your mom was here,
yeah.
And I think we treated Eric a little too much like royalty.
Oh, did you?
He was in the massage chair. He never took his sunglasses off. And then he was just kind of being cool. And your mom was saying like, no. You remember? This is how it went.
Right.
He would go, and then he was like kind of like nudged into telling us the good shit.
That's funny.
It was almost like an after hours club. Like,
they're a great team, the two of them. Though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And he's doing good. I see him on the tweet. He tweets a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And he and my mom have this show on T Radio V now too, called Encounters.
What's T Radio V?
T Radio V is a pretty damn cool thing. It's a online radio and visual thing. And they
what's the name of the show?
Ustream. It's called Encounters.
And how would somebody go about? Do you really want to diverge the attention from yourself?
No,
here?
I mean,
I wrote a song about giving, so go ahead.
Right, exactly. Yeah, sure. Yes, we got to be giving. I don't know exactly, but just look up T Radio V and Eric and Eliza Roberts Encounters and check it out. I was just on the last episode actually with my mom, just me and my mom.
First time you met Eric,
yeah.
That's got to be a little uncomfortable.
I was 13 years old.
A stepdad alone.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's like,
he wasn't my stepdad when I first met him. That would have been fucked up.
Yeah. But
you
meet the guy
meet
dating
your new stepdad.
Yeah. The guy that's dating your mom, and at 13, your hormones are going. You're finally like, oh my God, they're doing it.
Nah. Yeah. No, it was tough, man. We had some rough times. But we are so good now. I mean, it's like it's great.
He's a star. He's got an Oscar in him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's one of those guys.
Absolutely,
like,
he was close. He almost won one for Runaway Train. He was nominated.
How he wasn't nominated for Pope Greenwich Village?
I don't know either. That's
stupid.
No, absolutely.
And Star 80
and King of the Gypsies.
Bob Fosse did Star 80.
Bob Fosse.
King of the Gypsies, exceptional.
That was his first film.
But like when Mickey Rourke, when they blew the dust off of him for The Wrestler and he got nominated, me and my wife were sitting around going, "The fuck? Where's Eric Roberts? He's doing Lifetime movies with Anne Heche."
No.
And by the way, he was great in it.
I know. No,
and so was she. She's fucking great.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, like weird great. I've never seen either one of them turn in a bomb.
Unbelievable. They use my music in that.
In that Lifetime one? Mm-hmm. No wonder I liked it so much.
Yeah, that's why you liked it.
Any dates coming up in September? You want to check your phone for live dates?
Let me take a look.
I know September 10th, you're going to be at the Melrose Improv.
That's
with
right,
me.
with you.
And that's only a $20 ticket. I do well over an hour of stand-up. I think, no, Steve-O can't do it. He's going to be in Illinois. And you're coming from Illinois. You and Steve-O are going to pass each other in the air.
That's crazy.
But we're going to see maybe Kevin Farley, maybe Jeffries. Whoever's in town will come by. We'll make it a little party. We'll make it a show. Make it less about me.
Kevin Farley, I would just did a little role in a movie that he directed and starred in.
The horror movie?
The ghost
the
one.
horror movie, yeah.
What? The ghost one. The one, yeah.
Yeah. I did a little cameo in that movie.
It's so disturbing
Such a sweet.
how much he looks like Chris.
It is.
And me having worked with Chris, it took me like a long time to settle into the conversation. And it's almost like you're dealing with twins.
Oh, no,
But they're not twins at all.
No.
And then he's great. And he was way funnier than we thought. And his jokes on stage were like...
I've never seen him do stand-up.
He's got a joke. He goes, how come he goes, a friend of his stayed at a hotel that was haunted. And I go, how do you know it was haunted? He goes, well, because I went to the hallway and there was like this guy from like the 1700s. He goes, how come every ghost is from the 1700s? You never see a guy at the end of the hallway holding an iPad going, hey, I'm Mike, Tuesday. I died Tuesday.
That's fucking
great. Why is it got to be from the 1800s?
Right, of course.
Oh, hear ye.
My question is always, they're wearing the same clothes they died in. Really, you can't fucking change. You're just going to be chilling for the rest of eternity in the same clothes that you happen to be wearing.
I've never seen a ghost in their pajamas.
What I'm saying is, how do clothes become ghosts?
Yeah, that is a good point.
It doesn't make any sense.
You don't believe in ghosts?
I believe
the children of the future.
Naked ones. You believe in naked
I believe
ghosts.
the children are. I believe that all ghosts are butt naked.
Yeah.
Really? And
No.
we put no. Do you believe in ghosts? I don't know.
Listen, I believe in a lot of funky, wacky stuff, and I think there are a lot of things going on that
You
we
believe in
are
ghosts?
simply not perceiving. I don't think that when people die, they walk around the earth for the rest of their lives
So
just
when
going,
someone
hey,
sees a
what's
ghost,
up?
what is it that they're seeing?
I think they're seeing something. I think the thing is, I think the energy that kind of fills a person and creates a life, and is something that could absolutely be existing. But somebody walking around being just who they are as a person, I think it's the feeling that's inside of us. You know what I mean? It's our brain is our universe. Our brain creates the universe for us and everything in it. You know.
Michael Gilmore wrote a great book, Shot in the Heart. I've talked about it, I think, a couple times.
Yeah.
But he saw his baby brother being held by like an Indian chief.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't believe in ghosts. He would end the chapter like, and I never believe in ghosts, but that was the day I saw my baby brother Galen being held by the Indian chief. And you're like, what? And then you pile into the next chapter, And his whole thing was his family, the lineage of his family was one of such abuse and murder and dying in fires that the manifestation of the negative energy, any ghost you see, is just your body saying, get out. And then you go down in the cellar and you get like fucking pushed around by some weird force. It's the force inside you.
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing.
I think I'm somewhere in between.
Yeah. I mean, but it's all somewhere in between. You know, I'm a big quantum physics guy. So
lyric. It's all somewhere.
It's all somewhere in between. All right, write that down in my stash of ideas. STACHE.
We're all
of ideas. You are obsessed with mustaches. You don't even have a mustache. Oh, gigs. I'm playing at Wits End in Venice on Lincoln, one of my favorite places to play, and it's for the Venice Music Crawl. And I will be playing Wits End, 1717 Lincoln Boulevard in Venice at I think 10:30 p.m. and I'll be playing like until close. But the Venice Music Crawl is pretty cool.
When's the date?
Oh, September 21st.
Knucklehead.
Sorry, I forgot about that part.
September 21st?
September 21st.
And what's the gig in Illinois?
The gig in Illinois, I'm doing a couple of gigs. I'm doing one at one of my favorite places called Space on the 7th. I got 2 shows that day. 7th of September.
You're at Space in...
Yes, sorry. I'm bad at this. 7th of September, I'm at Space in Evanston, just outside of Chicago. It's basically Chicago. So Evanston, Space, doing 2 shows that day. It's going to be amazing. And then I'll be on Daytrotter, which, look up Daytrotter if you don't know what it is.
I can't keep looking up all these things.
I'll send it to you.
And that goes for everyone in life forever.
Okay,
It's
fine.
like an
if I can't
opening
explain,
rant
then
for
forget.
Adam Carolla.
Yeah.
If I have to fucking look it up, it
Then
doesn't
forget
exist.
it. All right, you're right.
Hey, ever seen the fucking app of the thing and the deal and the picture of the porcupines running in circles? No, I haven't.
Right.
And if I gotta wait for your website to load, you don't have a fucking website.
Yeah.
Jim
Yeah.
Carrey.
Oh,
Holy
is this-
shit, 11 minutes. I'm waiting for a fucking worm to crawl out of an apple before the goddamn website loads. He doesn't even do stand-up anymore. All right, so but KeatonSimons.com.
KeatonSimons.com.
KeatonSimons.com. All your live dates are there.
Yes, all my live dates, all the new info, and Facebook.com/Keaton Simons Music. That is constantly being updated.
Okay,
because
Twitter
that's just
at
easy to
Keaton
update.
Simons.
Mhm.
I'm busy in September 10th.
Yep.
I'm going to meet the Melrose Improv. I took a break from doing that. And I want to do it like once a month, make it more of like an event. Let's do that, my friends. Fill it up. Keaton, for all intents and purposes, is going to be there. And I'll have other comics on. It used to be just like somebody doing 10 minutes and me. But I think we got to make it more like a block party. So September 10th is a Tuesday. I'm going to be at the Melrose Improv in Hollywood. September 19th and 20th, Phoenix. I'm at Stand Up Live. Let's fill this place up and get it pregnant. In the meantime, get your ass to jmohr.com, click the Amazon banner, and buy Keaton Simons' Beautiful Pain. Matty Boy will choose the song at the end of this episode. If you don't like it, you can go, Matty Boy, I listened to that whole record. You picked the wrong tune, my man.
Oh, I know they'll like it.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
You want to plug in? Are you performing
I wanna
anywhere?
know which one. Oh, yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah. Tomorrow night, I'm actually going to be at the McDonald's on Ventura and Sepulveda.
Oh, Valley gig.
Yeah, Valley gig.
Going over the hill for that one.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a drive, but the crowd's always great. There's always that one lady with the one swollen foot who sits in the back, reads a newspaper at nighttime.
Yeah.
She's the best. She's a big fan. So I hope you come out. Please don't forget about my date there at McDonald's, Sepulveda, and Ventura. It's a big deal for me. Thanks a lot, guys.
Big Mama Got It All, you anywhere? Oh, I'm always around. I'd probably be on the couch listening to Keaton Simons. My son got me one of them pod apps. App pod. Which one is it now? What's it called?
I think it's a pod app. Yes.
A pod app?
Pod app, yes.
Don't be fucking with Big Mama Got It All.
No,
now.
I'm not. I really do think.
iPad.
You know,
iPad.
You have you have a pad?
The what now?
An iPad is
okay.
it's electrical.
Ooh,
Yes.
be careful.
Yeah, don't drop
You
it.
gonna burn yourself.
Yeah, don't drop it in the
Don't
tub.
get burned. Why would I out in the tub? You know Big Mama Got It All likes a big liniment tub. Come on now.
I seen you doing those crossword puzzles in the tub.
Ooh, Lord. I can only get to Wednesday. Then I can't figure nothing out on Thursday. Make me feel dumb. I put it down. Maybe there's no newspaper on Thursday. Come on. Monday, I'm like a genius. Big Mama Got to love some puzzles. A TV guide puzzle. That's what I love. Blanking the family all. It's easy.
Why don't you have a cartoon?
It's easy. Huh?
Why don't you have a cartoon?
Say what now?
I said you need a cartoon.
A what?
An animated
You think I'm
program.
a cartoon?
I think you should be a cartoon.
I should be a cartoon?
I think you should
Come
be.
on, Big Mama Got It All. I'm going to dress up.
Okay.
God damn. Keaton Simons, you're cute.
Oh, thank you.
You remind me of my son Adam Carolla. He's
your-
my boy.
that's your son?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get him out of all sorts of trouble with Judge Bonaventura.
I didn't know.
So you want people to come to your show?
I would love that.
Tell Big Mama Got It All. We'll fill that motherfucker.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. It's
All
on.
right.
It's on, Big Mama.
You're going to be at Wits End in Venice.
That's right.
But you never told the date.
September 21st.
September 21st. Wits End, Venice.
Yeah.
All right.
And Space in Evanston.
What?
Space.
Evan?
Evanston.
He's your friend?
Chicago.
Evan's your friend?
September 7th.
Oh, okay.
2 shows.
Ooh, 2 shows.
Mhm.
Ooh, you get all sweaty.
Right?
Damn,
Oh,
play the
yeah.
blue. That catfish get me high. Give me the vapors. I wish I was a
Getting the
cat. I wish I
vapors?
was a nibbler to corn. If you was a catfish, he'd be up, boy. Woo! Keaton Simons, do it. You will be rewarded because he's great and he's the most talented person I know. And I say that for everybody that's come to this garage. Put your name on it.
All right, so let me tell you what's going on right now. First of all, I have to say, I love you so much. You are one of my favorite people, one of the most supportive people to me in the world, and everything that you say means so much because I know that you do your homework. You are insanely knowledgeable. You're definitely the most knowledgeable person I know, certainly about music and comedy.
Gee whiz.
It's true.
Thanks,
You're a smart
brother.
motherfucker, and I love
But I
you.
don't know how many people you know, so I'm not sure how to take it.
I know a lot of people.
I know like 6 people.
Take it as a compliment. It's a compliment. But no, such great stuff happening right now. Just started working with this incredible producer writer named Smith Carlson. You've heard his work because he's always got at least a few songs in the top 10. He does everything with Ryan Tedder from One Republic, so he's a part of all the One Republic stuff. But that also includes everything else Tedder's done, which is like Adele, Beyonce, Colby Calais, everybody, Gavin DeGraw, everybody. And he and I are creating some incredibly exciting, brand new music right
Where do you
now,
guys go
and I'm
to do
so
it?
stoked.
Do you meet up at your house? Or you go to a studio?
Well, we started working on it at my house, but we're gonna continue working in like a big studio. We're gonna be I'm leaving town to do some stuff and then coming back and doing some stuff here. He's getting set up. He's moving back to LA and getting set up out here.
Do you write in the studio? Because if you catch lightning in a bottle, you're like, we get to record this now.
The thing is, I have a little studio at my house. It is so hard to sit on stuff, and if I can, record it right then why not? Might as
The
well.
worst burden in the world is a secret.
It is,
And somebody
man.
tells you something like so good about somebody, and you're like, "Fuck, why'd you tell me that?"
Right, I know.
I gotta carry that shit around like a weight. So it's like having a great hook. You're like,
Yeah.
let me get rid of it.
That's the thing.
Let me give it
Yeah.
away.
I'm good at give it away, just like don't take. I love it.
I've been
No,
taking
we should
all this
let's
time.
do more. Anything, seriously.
Well, I was in 3 man. I could
I
bang
know.
up some stuff. Maybe I'd do some more jokes from when I was
Yeah. So
15,
I want to hear some
16
jokes
years
from
old.
15.
Phone rings in someone else's house. My dad gets up to answer it. Oh, it's for you? Sorry, I'm an idiot.